Deputies deployed stop sticks ahead, but she noticed the police vehicle with its lights on and turned around to avoid them, nearly losing control of the vehicle.
Safety 16, shoot about to coming up behind an 18-wheeler. And she's turning around, so that he turns, she is going eastbound. Yeah. Okay. Oh.
A few miles later, while trying to pass a semi-truck on the shoulder, she lost control of the car and crashed into a pickup truck.
Signal 4, Signal 4.
Signal 4 station, 1033.
Stay away from the car, stay away from the car. Back up, back up, back up, back up.
16, back Signal 4, send next to 18. Signal 4, another vehicle.
I don't know where she's at. There's somebody in that driver's side.
She's right there. She's right here. She's right here. Get them, get them, get them. Marion, I got the police crews, they're on fire. Hey, Miller, get the fire extinguisher! Fire extinguisher! Fire extinguisher! Get it over here! Get it over here! It's really hot right here. Really hot. Really hot. Mine's unlocked. It's unlocked. It's unlocked. It's on the right. Do we have any contact talking? At least 3 occupants. Sheriff's office. Everyone okay? Sixty 36. I got 3 occupants unresponsive in the other vehicle.
Sorry, he's calling 911 for you. I'll see something located. You can hear me.
I need 1 fire extinguisher over here. Fire extinguisher! Fire extinguisher! Let's make sure they're good.
Yeah, I'm trying to make sure that this isn't certified. It's leaking oil. Okay. I want to underestimate for some shit. Oh, I'm inside it. Okay.
Take this one.
There's a flag coming from that fire, but
She's in there. If she's right there, I don't know if you can get through that hole. Okay, we got the roadblock. Next on the way. Unresponsive.
I can get the ball right there.
Okay.
Little ways.
They're gonna have to chop it out. You okay? Okay. Sit down if you need to. Sit down if you need to. You're not hurt, are you? Okay. Three in the car, Sarge. She signal 7. She.
How is me? Is he okay?
I believe that he's fine.
Think about anyone.
You moving?
I'm so fucking mad right now, bro.
Don't beat yourself up.
I just have to admit because now she just fucking caused 3 people to fucking die. Because she wanted that big fucking troll hunt.
What's back about a pound? This is the best.
Oh.
I'm not sure what updates you had. We got 3 entrapped in the black truck. The female's entrapped inside of the patrol car. She looks signal 7. And it looks like the 3 occupants of the black truck are all unresponsive as well. They are capital off the motor. All units coming on speed, keep the roadway clear so medics can pull down highway 40. Fine. Let medics pull down the opposite line of travel. But I'm trying to go down more than the other way.
Check this one real quick. If we can break one of them free. Leave the game.
We've seen it. This is so wrong. I get guess Woody left his car open and they're dealing as crazy as she stole his car.
I don't know.
I told him I had 3 occupants.
She and 2 occupants of the truck were pronounced dead on scene, while a 3rd occupant taken to a local hospital in critical condition.
Oh.
On August 27, 2024, St. Johns and Flagler County Sheriff's Office in Florida were alerted to a stolen Ferrari located via a license plate reader. The Ferrari 488 Spider, worth around $300,000, was reportedly stolen at gunpoint 3 days earlier by 2 teenagers in Cranston, Rhode Island. Interestingly, a post-event police report from Florida mentions the prior events that unfolded in Cranston Police Department in Rhode Island. They meant to type Cranston, but Florida officials may have misunderstood a Rhode Islander pronouncing Cranston Police Department in their famed accent. The report details that the teens allegedly broke into an acquaintance's home around 3 o'clock in the morning wearing ski masks and held up an adult couple who were home with their 2 kids, demanding keys to the Ferrari and a Corvette, though they apparently only took the Ferrari because the Corvette was not at the home at the time. One teen drove it to Florida and was caught on the license plate reader camera and found to have stopped at a Circle K gas station, used his debit card to purchase gasoline and a beverage, and then left the gas station as the sole occupant of the Ferrari, while the other teenager was nowhere to be found. The Ferrari's high speed, which can reach over 200 miles an hour, made it difficult for officers across several states to apprehend the teenage driver without risking serious bodily harm. News reports indicate the Ferrari was involved in chases out of Rhode Island, Connecticut, New York, and possibly other states before this pursuit in Florida began.
I think you'll want to shut down. FHD helping with that. Verify that the mail-ins are dangerous. The mail-ins are dangerous.
Charlie 221, just past the 298, southbound US 1. Charlie 222.
I need multiple units at US 1 and 95, and then I need probably 6% units on the interstate, and if you count on, I'll be with neighbors and a couple others.
You're guys southbound on Kings from a Tampa Foot.
If you see it around you right now, it's a light blue Ferrari that leaves involved in a home invasion robbery. We've chased it all the way from 210 to you guys. He's extremely single twill. He's been doubling back. He's been made it to the interstate every time. We didn't even set up all night. You know where he was last time?
I had eyes on it. 298 southbound, and FHB was behind it as well.
Southbound, things, we would single twill.
Southbound, both.
Now that the course of the pursuit has been confirmed, this officer packs up his stop sticks and jumps in his cruiser to assist on the road.
61 through 66, for the on-ramp.
Coming up to Broncos Parkway.
61 through the pursuit's authorized. Have the units behind the vehicle identify themselves.
Broncos Parkway.
This extremely determined officer appears to have slammed into a curb while attempting to keep up with the Ferrari. Based off the street signs and vehicle orientation shown on his body camera, it appears he hit this curb, likely avoiding civilian vehicles that blocked him in the actual lanes of the road. Along with our open records request, we obtained red light traffic camera footage. Utilizing Google Earth and footage frames to estimate distance over time, we estimate the Ferrari is traveling between 110 and 130 miles per hour.
We're coming up the hill there.
It's right here at 11 o'clock to 6.
Fireflight is a specific helicopter utilized in this area of Florida. It can be used for fire suppression, emergency medical transportation, search and rescue operations, and in this case, law enforcement support. The Flagler County government website sources that the helicopter has a top speed of 150 miles per hour. Notably, the Ferrari can reach over 200, though it would only win the race on unimpeded roads.
Yeah, they were getting ready. Be sure to remember that Saturday. Never passing finally. 225.
According to news sources, Flagler County established a real-time crime center in spring of 2020, giving officials access to live feeds of street cameras, public school surveillance systems, government buildings, and public parks. Sources indicate they've even built a database of privately owned security cameras in case officials need to access footage soon after a crime takes place. This system has invoked relief for some, while stoking fears of Big Brother in others. But in this situation, the system has proved its worth in monitoring a high-speed chase that both aerial and ground vehicles struggle to keep up with.
Should
be heading south, coming up to Belgium Parkway and Lakeview Parkway. Again, that's not come there yet. The last South Buddy Taylor Middle School. That's there. You have any units on your line to go that way?
Yeah, Firefly is launching. Firefly is up in there.
Should be trying about the interstate, but get 226 sorry, let me get more. Okay, I'm the 6 right here at, Virginia. No area, no information, even kind of waiting here. He just went down, pressure the button here for primary research. That's one that you probably use low enough for inroads. And you might want to lay down, you might be from what you will have to coach us one. Do we get any ETA on Firefly tweet? In the air. That was the air. Of course, if there are any welcome those here, after he passed the school shelf, now we just reviewed, he's never made it to the way the intersection. He went to W's, down into Pritchard. By all the units that have stop six at major intersections, just stay alive. When the car will actually go. Whiteview to Woodbury,
Firefly, we copy you on channel.
Chief, we're reading Whiteview again. He's gone so fast through the school area. We just want to make sure we didn't miss him coming through Whiteview. I'm notifying the John as well that we lost visual just in case he's practice going on.
Did you see a light blue car like a Ferrari come through here? Yeah. The blue car. Okay. Yeah, okay. Thanks.
Do you have a name of the suspect? Hogan? Brown, just was it? And Jonathan Crawford. We'll look up the name now, he's in the local card. You probably saw his shell, please update the location.
Firefly, we copy you on his channel. So you get a Firefly an updated location if we have one.
You do not. Last seen in front of Belterre, probably 12 minutes.
Did you guys see any blue Ferrari come down this way?
It's fine, yeah.
Yeah. He's around here somewhere, just so y'all know. Yeah. I appreciate it.
A police report vaguely indicates that through, quote, investigative means, officers identified a known associate of the suspect who lived in the neighborhoods the Ferrari apparently vanished in. Additionally, news reports indicate that the thermal visuals from their aerial camera showed that there was a hotspot behind the associate's home. It wouldn't take long for officers to discover that heat signature was the Ferrari itself, which the teenage suspect allegedly covered with a red cloth in the backyard in an attempt to hide it from authorities. The moment of apprehension wouldn't come until a few hours after officers lost visual of the Ferrari on Belterre. The body cam footage we received begins after officers handcuffed a resident of the home, who is an apparent acquaintance of the alleged Ferrari thief's cousin. It is unknown if this acquaintance was aware of the alleged criminal activity at this time.
That's his.
Is there?
While some officers question the seemingly uninvolved tenant of the home, others assist in surrounding the house in hopes to safely draw Jonathan out.
Is that the one that's in there right now? Hey, do you know if there's any guns in there today? Do you have access to any weapons in there?
All I know is like a BB gun in the back. That's all I know.
Okay, you don't know anything about any other guns or anything?
On the back of the house or the back of the
Any animals in there? Two cannons?
It's in the back. Where the sun is.
This guy, what's the other guy's name in the house? Jonathan. Okay, what's his intent? How come he didn't come out with you?
I don't really know too much. I was really confused when he came here. All I know is that it's like his cousin.
How was he acting?
And he was acting like, nervous, and he told me that he was like.
One more on the porch. One carried black pants.
Jonathan appears to follow all commands and shows no signs of resistance.
Advising his name is Jonathan Gossett. Where's Logan? He called him. No idea where you got my phone. He's not here. He's not in Florida. All right, not Florida. That's Florida, man. It's awesome. Got 10 years old. Across the East Coast. That's your radio. All right. You
don't think there's anybody else in the house? Did you go through the house? Did you know if there was anybody else?
There's nobody else. There's nobody else.
Compared to many of the suspects that officers encounter in high-profile cases, Jonathan seems overly calm. In fact, for multiple hours, he appears to be sleeping in the back of the cruiser while officers attempt to clear the house to ensure Logan is not within.
What's up? He's telling me.
Yeah, what's up, buddy? My name's Deb Darrell. It's like Sheriff's Office. What's going on? I'm not talking to you about what's going on. I'm just going to ask you some safety questions. Is there anybody else in the house?
I don't think so. My buddy's friend was there. I don't know where he was.
What's his name? Now listen, understand that I do know some information.
No, I understand. I'm not trying to lie to you at all. I really don't remember that.
You're not telling me the truth. And I listen, everybody, just work with me. There's information that I know, and I'm not talking to you. I don't care about what happened right now. I'm talking about safety of my deputies that are going to go into that house.
There's nobody in that house and you should be afraid.
Okay, so you say that, but is there anybody?
I'm not dangerous. We never had a gun. We never had any guns. I don't know why.
Listen, like I said,
I'm sorry.
I don't know. But I know that there's a kid with you, and you're describing him. He's not matching the description.
No, he's not here. He's not here. He's in the valley.
Kid came out of the house.
Yeah, that's who lives.
And his name is?
I forget.
I'm not saying, listen, you're not
I really can't remember.
You're saying there's nobody else in the house?
No, there's not. I'm my mother's wife. There's nobody else in the house. There's no weapons in the house. I don't have any weapons. Never had a weapon.
I'm not saying you specifically. I'm saying because you were with somebody else.
Yes.
So that's the person I'm interested in. Where is that person?
He's in Rhode Island. I'm going to be so honest with you. I was going to return that car to his other house. That's what I was going to do. I swear to God, on everything I love, I was going to return that car to that man's other house. I swear to God. I know it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter at all.
You're
making statements about it, so I'm just going to read you Miranda rights. So that you
Okay, I
understand
know,
Miranda.
I get you.
So I still got it. You have the right to remain silent. Having these rights in mind, you wish to continue talking from here, answer any questions, or make a statement this time. Sorry.
I do not see.
Officers enter the house to clear it. It appears Jonathan was telling the truth as Logan was nowhere to be found. Officers ensure Jonathan is comfortable throughout the search, and he appears to reciprocate the politeness every time.
Air back on. What's up? Says the air coming out back here.
Yeah, it's on. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Check ice. Okay.
So,
Okay. So did I come out?
you see my
Thank you. Hey, Robert, what's your first name? Huh?
John Ruff.
And
Taylor Shannon teacher.
what's up? What's up? You good, right? You know, you back with that, you're hurt.
No, I'm done. Thank you.
Why else if you're talking quick? Really.
I'm sorry, I was like,
I don't know if you bring it up. Have to be careful. AC safety and all that.
yeah, I'm doing it. Thank you. I appreciate it.
You were in the right. Are you talking to me or no?
No, I really was approaching them.
It's yes or no question. You read Miranda, you read your rights. Probably the first time you didn't want to talk to us, or didn't see you want to talk to me before we go down to jail. It's yes or no. It's simple. I'm not going to harbor like come at you. Just yes or no. Do you want to talk to me?
I'd rather have that.
Okay, no worries. We're going to switch cars real quick. You step out for me. Some basic card.
For his case in Florida, Jonathan faced charges for 1 count of grand theft auto and 1 count of fleeing law enforcement at high speeds with wanton disregard. After initially submitting a plea of not guilty, Jonathan submitted a nolo contendere plea in Florida, meaning he would not admit guilt, but he would agree to be charged as if he were guilty. His grand theft auto charge is listed as an announcement of no information. This is likely due to the actions of the charge stemming from another county outside of Florida, where he will face the charges at that time. His fleeing charge resulted in a 270-day jail sentence, which came with 35 days of jail credit. He is expected to be released from Flagler County Jail in April of 2025. He also must pay over $750 in court fines and fees. However, this is far from the end as far as consequences go. In Rhode Island, Jonathan's home invasion accomplice Logan is facing charges for 1 count of using a firearm while committing a crime of violence, 2 counts of conspiracy, 1 count of breaking and entering when resident is on premises, 1 count of first-degree robbery, 1 count of burglary, and 1 count of assault with a dangerous weapon in dwelling house. Jonathan will likely face the same charges once he is released from Florida's jail system and processed in Rhode Island. Currently, court records indicate that Jonathan is facing well over a dozen Rhode Island traffic violations, including driving with a suspended license for his 3rd offense, speeding by, going 133 miles an hour, overtaking on the left, overtaking on the right, aggressive driving, driving with his lights when they were required, disobedience to traffic control devices, disobedience to police officers, leaving the lane of travel, land roadway violation, a charge that likely came from Jonathan passing a car in the right lane, clearance for overtaking, indicating Jonathan allegedly passed a vehicle in a 2-lane road going towards oncoming traffic, use of breakdown lane for travel, following too closely to the vehicles in front of him, failure to use his turn signal, failure to maintain reasonable and prudent speeds, and driving in conditions that required reduced speeds, likely because it was raining during the chase in Rhode Island. More are likely to come from Connecticut, New York, and possibly other states along the East Coast. This isn't the beginning of Jonathan's criminal record, as he also faced previous charges for firing a gun in a compact area, simple assault or battery, and reckless driving in Rhode Island. For all cases involved in this video, every suspect is presumed innocent until proven guilty in a court of law. Regarding the entirety of the situation, Cranston Police Major Todd Padalano said, "This was a difficult case in order to apprehend the suspects because of their reckless disregard and dangerous high speeds over 130 miles per hour to evade capture, putting all law enforcement and the innocent motoring public at risk, along with being armed and dangerous."
On February 1st, 2024, a Marion County Sheriff's
On June 20th, 2023,
2023, Austin police responded to a reported accident. The driver explained to officers that the vehicle in front of him suddenly slammed on its brakes, causing him to lose control.
Okay.
Tried to avoid a van coming.
Trying to avoid a van. He was coming in here. I guess they were heading southbound. I guess got it back on the road. Yeah. Thought he was still
coming down this road, and then the white van braked, but he braked late, and I didn't want to hit him, so I turned.
Okay. That's sketchy. Okay. Are you okay with the medical? No.
Was he braking to turn in here as well?
No, he just like braked there. But his brake lights literally been turned on.
Oh, okay.
I feel like literally got like right there.
Okay. What, sir? So you want to get it from about where they're standing, I guess? Okay, I'll have it. Yes, I got it.
Don't even turn the wheel? Yeah. All right. Okay. Straighten it out. Please. Strong. Hold on. I want to ask you about it.
Yeah, plan to ask about it.
Look, sir, when I opened the car to turn the steering wheel, get it up on the trail, I smelled marijuana in the car. Were you smoking? Yeah, you're smoking? Yeah. Okay. He admitted to smoking. Is there anything in the car? No. No. Nothing at all. Okay. Smoked it all?
I didn't smoke today.
Ma'am, back over for 1 second. Okay. I don't mind. Be straight up with me, because when I open that car, I smell like I mean, if you lie to me, that's not causing problems for you. Just why? You asking me why?
Yeah.
Okay. Were you smoking in your car today? Nope. There's no any marijuana in your car?
Nope. No trouble.
Do you have a red search for the whole vehicle?
No.
You don't?
No.
Let's take care of the warrant, but that's fine. Okay.
All right, you got all right. That's what the bug out.
We don't need this consent. It's not.
It's all I need. I didn't want to go and see what he was saying.
Did he have to pray bless out eyes or anything?
No, it's not right. I want something before you pull it out. Rolling. Give us 1 second. We're on the search right quick. Yeah, bro. So, yeah, okay, no problem. Thank you.
You don't need consent. Yes, the odor's enough. Search it.
Okay. So check this out. Because the odor is so strong in the car.
Thank you. No.
Hold on 1 second, sir.
I said no.
It doesn't matter.
I said you can't.
We don't need your consent. You literally just asked me over there. But now
You just asked me over there. You literally just asked me.
Hey, listen.
He just asked me over there, and now he gonna search it. So why would he ask me?
Okay.
So he could just search it, but why would he ask me though?
Are you gonna let me talk? Yes.
That's not gonna help my case.
You don't have to. But all
I just said he can't search my car, and he's doing it right now.
Listen, he can.
So why did he ask me?
I don't know.
So why did he ask me? Can I search it?
So why did you ask me? Listen, all we need is the odor. All I'm saying is you can record him all you want, okay? Do not approach him from behind like that. That's the only issue with me. You can record all you want. Don't come up on him like that, okay? That's officer safety.
There's a car him out.
Listen, do not start cussing. I will take you to jail.
Because I'm cussing, you gonna take me to jail?
It's called loud.
Because I'm cussing, you gonna take me to jail?
It's called disorderly
Because I'm cussing, you gonna take me to jail?
Disorderly conduct. You're being loud.
You can't take me to jail because I'm cussing.
Don't tell me
You
what I
literally
can do.
can't.
I know the law.
You're gonna take me to jail.
Listen, I am being very calm with you.
Mommy, mom.
Listen, here's what I would do. Take him back away from us.
You're insane.
Just let him be over there. Because it's gonna end bad for him if we go this route.
I didn't even follow you. I didn't have to follow you. I didn't even follow you, bro.
I understand.
I literally didn't even follow you.
I survived it because you ended up in the freaking trees. We'll give you one more opportunity.
You're gonna take me to jail because I'm cursing?
Yes.
You gonna take me to jail because I'm cursing?
Loud and curse.
You mad because I'm cursing?
I'm not mad.
You're mad because I'm cursing?
I'm not mad.
You mad as hell because I'm cursing?
Look,
You mad as
just
hell?
stay back there.
What is wrong with you? You mad as fuck because I'm cursing? You
Just
mad
stay
as
back
hell?
there.
You mad as hell, nigga. You mad as fuck because I'm cursing? What?
I'm not mad, man.
You mad as fuck because I'm cursing?
Okay.
What's wrong?
Nothing.
What? No, I'm not getting the bar. I'm gonna be out here. The fuck? I'm gonna be out here. What is wrong, bro? Oh my god.
Yes. If I hear one more person, I'm going to lock him up.
That's what. I'm gonna search for
I'm done.
I want to search the car. I want to search the car. I want to here. Take it. Here, take my phone. Take my phone. You recording. You mad as fuck. You mad as fuck. You mad as fuck. You mad as fuck. You're mad as fuck. You're mad as fuck. You have nothing better to do. What the fuck is wrong with you? You have nothing better to do. You're mad as fuck.
You gonna give me the papers?
You're mad as fuck.
I got it. How many things?
Mom is a liar.
I didn't know what that
Mom
was.
is a liar.
TV or
Shut your dumb ass up, dude. What the fuck is wrong, bro? Like, you know, crying. You mad and you ain't nothing better to do all day. I'll bail. Guys, it's nothing to do it. I'll bail out. I'll bail out like it's mine. I'll bail out like it's mine. Come on. Come on. I'll bail out like it's mine. What? 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 Are you bored?
Sit down.
Are you bored?
Sit down.
Are you bored?
Sit down before I make you sit down.
Are you bored? Are you bored? Are you bored? Are you bored? Are you bored?
You can find about it, Cobb County.
What you got on your face? You said, can I wipe your face? Where about? Just your nose?
No, I'm like 4 minutes.
What you got on?
Sweat. And do you have water?
No, I do. I don't have water. Hey, look at me. Just trying to make sure I got everything. All right. His license. He's definitely, let's say, not going to sleep in the stand.
Okay, good. Good. Will you check this for me? See what's on me.
Hey, come here, buddy. We got splashes. Wait.
A bunch of blunts and ashes from the blunts in here.
But he didn't say he's not smoking. He said he's smoking. He admitted it, right?
Yes.
So what is?
So how it works is since he's under the influence, okay? So that marijuana is gonna stay in his system. He said that he admitted to smoking. That means that it's in his system while he's driving. It's impairing him to a point that it's less safe for him to drive. So because he smoked that marijuana and had
so that's the cause of the accident? That's what the trying to say? That
possibly could be the cause. We don't know definitively. However, because he admitted to smoking, again, like I said, that's going to impair him to a degree that it's less safe. Because he had this crash while under that impairment, that, like I said, he'll probably under the influence.
I'm talking to them, look! What the hell?
There's 6.
Talking to them!
No problem. You okay? All right, hold on.
I never experienced this before.
Let's not. He's going to be down. Chill out.
This is the place.
Talking to them, don't talk to them. I'm their orders.
So
that's where he's going.
Mommy, stop.
Okay.
Talking to them.
Something, check his behavior. That's weird. But yeah, he's going to jail. Yeah, he calls that for going on his own. That's the chance. His behavior.
His behavior.
It's getting worse at the moment. The marijuana that we're smelling in there.
Can I talk to him, please?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
Hold on 1 second, ma'am.
Okay.
Hey, Gia, one more time. I'll fix my scar. It's fine. Calm down. Hey, dude. That's fine. You can, but you better calm down.
Damn, bro.
This is the last time. Bruh, I'm not your bruh. You're going to be respectful. That you are.
Yeah, the officer is here.
There you go, ma'am.
Yes. Can you calm down? I am coming to jail. I am coming there. Can you calm down?
Ma'am, you can talk to us because you're actually helping him. So
They're walking me up if I fight. Let's go, get bored and fun. Lady patrolling on the street, getting on the drive, and bored ass,
ma'am, step back from me. I'm sorry, you okay? Step back from me.
yeah, and you better not run over her.
Stop, I am coming.
Okay.
I don't want to hear the voice anymore. Okay, please. I'm coming.
Go ahead and talk to the other officers, okay, ma'am? Talk to the other officers.
Oh, come here. There's a...
Yes, ma'am. He's going to jail. How you doing, Lieutenant? Show me a route to car ADC with one adult male, beginning miles 877.
He was charged with DUI, disorderly conduct, failure to maintain lane, and transported to Cobb County Jail.
Your seatbelt still on? All right. That's it.
Where's the big one?
Still right there. He needs to sit. Also.
All right, buddy, scoot over. Thank you.
On September 12, 2024, in Palm Coast, Florida, a man and his wife were sitting in their backyard when the woman noticed someone creeping through the nearby trees. The couple yelled at the prowler, who fled the scene.
Come on, buddy.
Concerned for...
What's he doing? Jump in. He's AFK.
On February 23, 2023, Dunwoody police officers responded to a car accident in Dunwoody, Georgia, where a vehicle had struck a curb.
It's going to be around 285 westbound from Asher County Road.
Hey!
Damn.
So what happened? Oh my God!
So a car,
32 Brown for 1.
I guess they worked. I guess they were going lane, so they tried to veer over. I thought they would have listened, and I put the car right there.
So which one were you doing?
From to the factory, I get to the factory.
From where?
To the factory right here. The
Oh, okay.
right corner.
Okay, I got you.
So I was coming this way, and I guess the car needed to turn.
And you hit back here? I can see the gouge that your tire made.
So I feel like I must have like hit those rocks right here, and then came this way.
You gotta try D on you real quick?
You only need a good number on 25.
Negative, we should be good. Okay, Miss Walker. Okay, if you want to, just hop back in your car just because I don't want to get hit. I didn't get anything. Oh, she hit the island back there. I didn't get anything. I mean, she's staying fine. She's walking fine. I didn't smell anything. I think she's just paying attention to her phone and taking curves too fast, to be honest.
Because this side of my car is fine, this side is fine. So I had to hit rocks or something on the curb.
Oh, hit the curb. You went over the curb. You hit the curb, went over it, and then, yeah.
Okay.
So, remind me again, what happened that led up to it?
A black sedan was, first I was in front at the light right here before you veered on, right at the light. I was sitting here, they were next to me, it was fine. I guess they were trying to hurry to make it, so I was driving, they came, and so I was trying to go around them, and I didn't get in the curve. And so at this point, I don't know.
Okay, so you were turning right to get here, right?
So
you were making the right turn.
I was leaving work. I came from the gas station.
And they were in.
I came from
so
the gas station.
We got 1, 2, 3, and then the turn lane, which is 4.
So that light
you're
right
in lane
there.
4.
I'm at the lane closest towards the interstate. So I'm at the
Let's hop to the other side. I'm not trying to get hit, and I don't want you getting hit. Because these people are going way too quick for this. And it's still over here. So you got the 3 straight lanes, and then lane 4, we're going to call a turn lane. Okay,
correct.
so you're in lane 4.
Correct. So
and you have a person to your left, which is in
I
lane
have a
3.
person, correct. So I have a person right here next to me. Then a black sedan. They're coming. We're both like where these cars are starting to turn. Right where that car is, he tried to hurt and veer into my lane.
Okay.
And so I then tried to move. So if I drive this way, they try to come this way. I'm trying to veer back to where I'm trying to go. And then I end up hitting the curb right there. But they didn't end up hitting me or anything. They just end up going around me and just keep going. But it's like pretty much it was one of those things where it's like, I guess they were trying to like rush in front of me. I don't know if they were trying to rush necessarily in front of me or if they were trying to.
Okay.
I don't know. And
hold on. So, you're here.
Correct.
Sedan's here.
Correct.
Sedan tries to essentially cut you off.
Correct. Pretty much.
Okay. So, did they ever fully get in front of you?
Yeah, they did.
Okay.
They like that right next, and I feel like that's where it made me end up having to turn so close to the curb because they end up getting. They did.
Another accident. Don't worry. And so
I'm trying to pretty much, I guess the easy thing to say is I'm pretty much not trying to let them pretty much cut me off.
Okay, as annoying as people doing that, technically that's street racing.
Correct.
Okay? You can't be doing that.
Right.
Alright? So, you're in the turn lane.
Mm-hmm.
Black sedan's in lane 3, what we're going to call lane 3.
Lane closest to me.
They try to cut you off.
Correct.
Okay? They ultimately do and get in front of you.
Mm-hmm.
And then what happens?
And then I hit the curb. It literally happened
after you sped up and try to not let them in.
Pretty much.
Okay. All right. Do we think you were maybe taking the turn a little quick?
I wouldn't.
As a result of speeding up?
But see, I wouldn't even say that because you were still right. They were still right next to me. So
were they next to you or in front of you?
So no, they were always next to me. So starting at this light, the light right here, when you're about to get the next light to get onto the interstate.
Hold on, Miss Walker, because let me explain why this ain't making no sense.
Okay.
So you're saying you got a car to your left, okay? You did not hit the car to your left.
No.
But you hit the curb to your left, which means at one point this car was either in front of you or behind you to the point where you could hit the
I
curb.
promise you. You can look at cameras and everything. We were literally neck and neck, coming around the curve.
You see why I'm having a hard time
Absolutely. And I have no problem explaining it to you. Absolutely. And not to mention, this happened kind of quick, so if my story is a little, I understand that. But we were coming both around the curve. I literally worked right here. So we were at the right. We were both neck and neck. No problem. The right turns green. Okay. We both come around. And it's pretty much a neck and neck thing right at the curb. Right at the curb is always neck and neck.
There's a line leading from your car all the way to where that curb is. So if y'all were neck to neck, right? Y'all ride like this, you hit the curb. That means
I know that I didn't hit the curb.
Hold on, so this is your car in some way to the curb, so y'all wouldn't have been neck to neck unless he some way put it to the right side or something else. That's what he's trying to say.
And I understand that, but at the end of the day, I didn't hit a car. The car didn't hit me. I hit the curb. I don't really know where to go from there.
Okay. All right, Ms. Walker, if you just want to hop back in your car, I got a tow truck coming for it because obviously that thing ain't going nowhere with the front tire like that. I can't leave you sitting in here. So if your tow truck beats mine, all good. But I doubt it because they're contracted with us. My call jumps to the top of the list.
Okay.
So it's going to get towed to Brown & Brown. They'll get you a card as to where it's going. You can get that to your insurance company. They'll send an adjuster out and take a look at the damage and all that fun stuff, and then they'll be able to go from there. I can't leave you sitting.
Okay.
Because I don't know how long a private tow is going to take. Because I've seen them take up to 4 hours. Okay? So I don't want to leave your car sitting here for 4 hours, run the risk of somebody doing something they shouldn't be doing, either texting on their phone, drinking and driving, and then smash into the back of it and have this car sitting here cause another accident on top of the one that it's already been. Okay? So I can't do that. Because that comes back on me. You'll be able to go through your insurance to handle it. Because most of the time, I know State Farm's got roadside assistance. They'll be able to reimburse you for it, generally.
But if my tow truck gets here before yours?
Then by all means, yeah, your tow truck can take it.
Have my license?
Absolutely. So just bear with me, Ms. Walker. I'm right in my thinking, right?
No, you're completely right. No, but what I was trying to say is,
oh, no, you can literally follow it up until this groove in the dirt where her tire caused everything.
that's what I was trying to read. Maybe like,
and she's just trying to avoid getting a potential ticket. So I mean, you can literally follow it, and it's in line with everything else. Right here. This is all fresh tire. So she hit this, and it just pushed it over here, ultimately to where it. That's that right there is where she hit. So she was. If what she's saying is true, and she's trying to keep from somebody getting in front of her, she's taking this turn too quick. And then, yeah, not loses control, just runs on the road. I wouldn't say it's a loss of control, it's a lack of reaction. I was going to do too fast for conditions, failure to maintain lane, and then, heck, based off her statements, I might give her reckless. She told me that she was racing to keep in front of somebody.
A supervisor arrived on scene and, after reviewing the crash and reconstructing the events, reached the same conclusion as the officer.
Do you have anything alcoholic to drink tonight?
I think I took one shot when I was good, so I'm very coherent. Very much so know what happened.
So kind of get a odor kind of blowing back and forth off you.
That's fine. Yeah, that's fine. I understand. If you need to take a step, it's fine, but I'm very coherent. I very much so know what's happening.
So they're ready to do a couple of field evals, if that's okay with you.
If you do what?
A couple of field evaluations. You okay with that?
What is that?
Sobriety evaluations. Make sure yourself sober. Okay.
So I'll let you go do that. And he's going to go to you over there, and I'll get them turn these lights off. And I want you to face me over here. All right, so what I want you to do is I want you to stand like this with your feet and toes touching, hands down by your side, and I want you to stay like that until I tell you otherwise. Do you understand? Okay. So, can you see the tip of my finger?
Yes, I can.
Okay. So, for this exercise, I want you to follow the tip of my finger with your eyes and your eyes only, leaving your head perfectly still. Do you understand? Okay. Leave your head still, all right? Leave your head still. So it's just gonna be your eyes. Okay. So step off to the side of the white line for me. Okay, I want you to imagine a straight line right in front of you. Go ahead and put your right foot on, or correction, your left foot on that line. And then go ahead and put your right foot in front of that. All right, so you keep your hands down by your side. It's going to look something like this. All right, so this exercise is called the walk and turn. All right, it's going to be a series of 9 heel-to steps. It's going to look something like this. Keep in mind that while you're taking these steps, I want you to look down at your feet and count your steps out loud. So it's going to look like this. 1, 2, 3, so on and so forth until 9. I'm going to use 3 to demonstrate, but you're going to take 9. All right, so when you get to that 9th step, you're going to leave your front foot planted. Using your back foot, you're going to take a series of small steps to turn back around. And then you're going to take a series of 9 heel-to steps again. 1, 2, 3. Like I said, you're going to take 9. You're not going to stop until you're finished, okay? All right. You may begin. Okay, are you finished? Okay. All right, so for this last test, it's just a one-leg stance. So we're going to get back in that starting position for the first one. Feet together, heels and toes touching. Hands down by your side. You're going to stay like that until I tell you otherwise. You understand? Okay. So for this test, you're going to pick whichever foot you're most comfortable with. You're going to lift that foot up about 6 inches off the ground. Your foot's going to be parallel with the ground, toes pointed out. You're going to be looking down at your toes, and you're going to be counting out loud in this manner. 1,001, 1,002, 1,003, 1,004, so on and so forth until I tell you stop. You understand? Okay. Hold on. Okay, whenever you're ready. Okay, you can stop. Okay. All right, so you're good to, if you want to, call your mom back. Yeah. She messed up the turn. She didn't have anything on his. That she took 10 steps instead of 9. So, I had nothing. So, I got nothing. I'm willing to push something like that. Car's going to be towed. It's going to be 3 tickets.
Here's a zipper. Here's a zipper. Here's a zipper with your pants.
Okay, Ms. Walker. So here's the deal. So based on everything, you're going to get charged with 3 things. Okay?
Okay.
You're going to get charged with 2 fast for conditions.
2 what?
2 fast for conditions. Okay?
2 fast for conditions.
Area maintained lane. And then reckless driving.
Why am I getting claimed with that?
Because of the statements that you made and the evidence that we've seen on scene on the vehicle.
That I'm just going to be off the way with
That and your statements don't make any sense. So here's the deal. You mind if I hold your phone real quick? Okay, so right now I need you to turn around, put your hands behind your back, and be arrested for reckless driving. I want you to go from.
This is really a thing? Like,
yes.
you don't have any else in your arrest line? For what? What is your evidence?
For the reckless driving is what you're being arrested
Right,
for.
I'm saying the fact that how I read this by getting out of the way of somebody.
So,
Like, I'm not intoxicated, I'm not, like, what did I do?
right. So, what it's based off of is when you're, get ready to search real quick.
Okay.
So, by going down the roadway the way you were, the speed that you were traveling, one was an unsafe speed.
But y'all knew the speed I was going. I was veering out of the way So I'm not understanding the fact that I was getting out of the way. John,
I understand what you're saying about that.
but I'm just confused. Like I've never been arrested for what? Like I was
traffic charges.
But
So
again, I told y'all again, I was going out of the way of another car who got by, no problem.
Right.
And now I'm being arrested out of nowhere.
I'm trying to explain to you
Okay.
the reason behind the charges. Okay. So as you're coming down the roadway, one, you didn't have to speed up to block the car from getting over. Granted, you're already in that lane, and I
But I
understand
was
what
still
you're
going
saying.
speed limit, so I'm still confused.
Okay,
Because
well,
if I said that I'm veering out of the way of another car who was behind me, tried to still get in front of me, and I veered out of the way, then I didn't hit a car, the car didn't hit me. I don't know why I'm getting arrested, especially when y'all don't know what happened. So you're getting arrested for me being honest with y'all.
No,
Like that's so what
I'm being
am I?
arrested for the mannerisms that you're driving.
But
So
y'all
you
didn't see the
were,
mannerism, and like I said again, you rather me go. So you're saying that I'd rather got my car hit, than you're out of the way? Like that's not making sense. You rather you saying that I wouldn't get arrested if I got my car hit, but because I veered out of the way.
which you explained, is that there's another car trying to get over.
Correct.
Right? And that with that car trying to get over, y'all are like, basically, this is you and this is the other car, right?
The car seats that I'm not trying to leave, the car seats that I'm still neck and neck, they get behind me and they're still trying to go around me on the other end. I veer out of the way, hit the rock, and then right here.
So we didn't hit rock.
I was still trying to hit the rock. How did my tire got messed up? I hit that rock right there.
No, it wasn't a rock. What you hit was a whole curve. So you drove just about the entire length of that curve.
I really did not hit the curb until right here,
no.
where the rocks are. How are you going to tell me where I got right?
So I'll tell you how I can tell you about how we get the curve. Because I've been doing this for over 20 years.
Okay.
And in that 20 years, I have done accident reconstruction where reconstructing fatality and suicide rates.
But how would my tire have gotten turned as it did if I didn't hit those rocks? That's what I'm saying.
You want me to show you what
Please.
Well, just be careful walking because I don't want you to get hit. Okay?
That's because I'm nervous.
Come over here on the left side of me because I don't want a car to come over and hit you. But I'll be more than happy to show you where you hit it and came down the road.
Okay.
So that's where your tire came apart. But you came up, we're going to keep walking up the side, okay? I don't want you to get hit.
I love this.
So you see right here, that cleaned off spot, we can walk across.
Okay.
So this right here is where you first hit the curb.
This is my tire bar. They said
No, no man, this is the what?
So then where do you see
This is your tire. This is where your tire, this is a scuff mark from your tire. And hold on, look, I'm showing you. Because I've been doing this for 25 years.
I'm just really confused with the fact that I'm getting arrested.
Hold on, stop, listen to me. Listen to me. I'm over here trying to show you. So we're driving, you're driving, keep walking. You're driving down.
Out of the way to get out of the way.
You're driving down the curb right here. Okay. And this is all you right through here. Okay. This is your driver's side tire right here.
And again, if I told you that I'm veering out of the way of another car trying to literally hit me, why is it my fault? We're trying to get out of the way. There's nowhere else I can go. I have to hit the curb. If I'm coming from that lane, which I said,
hit the curb because if you already had this lane right here, then you would have been in this lane.
What I said is right here, right when we get to the curb, a car is trying to still get in front of me. And I'm still ahead of the car. I veer out of the way from getting hit by a car, and it's my fault.
So,
and then letting the car hit me.
So there's keep walking. So the speed that you were traveling, you hit this right here is where your tire starts chunking this out.
Okay.
Okay. And so then your tire breaks apart, the front axle breaks.
But yeah, I know for a fact I would have gone the speed limit.
So your tire has broken apart, your axle is broke. And you actually drug your tire all the way up to there.
But what I'm still confused about is the fact that if I went the speed limit,
let's go back over there.
If I went the speed limit and I'm getting out of the way of another car, why is it my fault?
So this right here could have been avoided by you just slowing down, letting the car go by you.
The car is, oh my gosh. wait a minute. So if I had to share a lane with a car, it's my fault because I'm ahead of the car.
Well, if you're in front of the car, then
Please get this hair out of my eyes.
yes.
Thank you.
So if the car had simply just,
One more time.
if the car had simply, yes.
Yeah, can you please get it out of my
The my eyelash is catching.
Okay, I just really, like, I don't know what I did wrong here. If I'm sitting behind the car, trying to, as I can clearly see, still does not handle my car. And I'm trying to go around the car. I'm trying to leave it out of the way of the car behind me. I'm still in front of the car. The car's still neck and neck at the moment of the curb. And I'm trying to veer over to where I'm on this side of the curb. And the car passed me this way. How is it my fault? And I think the fact that y'all are based off of my assess, now I feel like I can't be honest.
No, you can
So
be.
what am I
But it's still
wrong?
the evidence of what we have out here
But what
to
evidence other than a
place.
scuff mark, which again, if you don't even know, it's really my car. Y'all are basing it off of y'all see a scuff mark, y'all see my car, y'all trying automatically say it's because of me. But even then, if you was trying to take this so long, and the car, you how do you know that scuff mark is mine? Even if it is mine,
Because I can follow, I did follow
I've
you.
had scuff marks before where I was still going to how you don't see, it's not like there's stuff left over on my car on the road. Like my car's still intact. But because I couldn't have been doing anything crazily reckless, my car's still to be intact, other than my tire being turned. There's no dent, there's no rubbing on my car or
Do you
anything.
understand why your tire is turning like it is?
And I understand that, and I believe it because, again, if I just roll it on the curb, how would my tire be turned that way? I feel like, again, the way there's no way my tire, also, and my tires just went on the curb. Why are my airbags deployed? No, I told y'all,
I'll tell you why your airbags
Please tell me.
Because the speed that you were traveling.
What I'm saying again is, if I'm staying on a base, if I'm staying on the same current, and I'm driving, why am I air not deployed unless I hit something, which means then I feel like I have to hit the rock. And I'm still
You didn't hit the rocks. You didn't leave the roadway over to the rocks area.
But I'm still confused on why I'm being arrested.
For the reckless driving.
But I wasn't being reckless. I told her what happened. Now I feel like I could have so I should have lied.
I mean, it was still to come up with the same results.
And you're trying to arrest me because you see scuff marks?
Okay, well, I mean, if that's what you want to go with, that's fine. It's just going to go and search it real quick. Because I have a female right before you.
No. Oh, am I able to call my meter rates?
Yeah, let's call you guys.
Can I call her right now?
Give me 1 minute. Let her finish doing what she's got to do. And then we'll go on and call you guys.
You know what I'm saying?
Go ahead and have a seat and get your phone for you, okay?
She was arrested for reckless driving.